Here's a quick tutorial on how to use the pen tool to create something that might look something like this. So we're going to use some guidelines first. So you can use guidelines by make sure the ruler is visible. If your rulers aren't visible, make sure that you bring them out. You'll definitely need this. You definitely need rulers. So let's define the midpoint for our banner. So I'm just going to make it there. It doesn't really matter where you started. Then I'm going to make a rectangular frame. And I'm just going to get the midpoint. Notice how there's a midpoint little X. I'm going to place it centered on my line there. I already made some swatches, and I have three right here: red banner bright, red banner midtone, and red banner darkest. So it's just a little bit lighter, kind of in the middle, and darker. So I'm calling this one red banner bright. So now I'm going to make this part right here, and that's just a little bit lower. So I'm going to pull down another guideline, and I'm going to have the other part right there. I'm going to make it the same width, so to make this easy on me, I'm going to hit Option and drag and just do that. I'm going to give this one the mid-tone, a little bit darker, and for this I'm just going to manually pull it in. I'm just kind of guessing, it's just a visual thing. Now notice what's happening here. The new object is now on top, but I want it below, so I'm going to select it, right click, arrange, send to back. There it is. So the next thing I need to do is get a ribbon, a pretend ribbon that goes from here, pretends to disappear behind it, and then continues on to here. So to do that, I'm going to duplicate this one again, Option drag, and this one is going to be colored with the darkest tone, and it's going to start right there, and I'm going to put this point up to there, and this point up to there. So to do that, you need to use the Convert Direction Point tool. Double click on it, press Command on the keyboard, and reposition. Double click, Command, reposition. So now you have the illusion that it's zipping that way. Here's another step. We can also go and create that point on the flag, and I think I want it to come to about there. Let me just put this on top for a sec. I'm going to create another guideline there, and what I want is this to come in like that. So to do that, I'm going to make sure that this element is selected. I'm going to add an anchor point right there, and then simply I'm going to use this tool again, double click on it, Command on the keyboard, and drag. Now I need to reposition this a little bit, arrange, send to back. Now to save myself some trouble, I'm going to select this object, or select both objects, that's easier, and Option drag. So I've just duplicated them, and now I'm going to start repositioning them. Now I need to do a little bit of a transformation in order to reposition it. So first I'll put in this one. So that one we're going to go Object, Transform, Flip Horizontal. So just flipped it around. And I think that's in a little bit more. Let's use the keyboard there for that. And this one, same thing. Object, Transform, Flip Horizontal, and get it in place. There it is. Now to create some text for the front of our banner, I'm going to create a frame. Get the text tool. There's a nice font. And I'm going to make this one, the fill is going to be paper. Now to position this easily, on the keyboard, select the text box, Command B, choose center, and then you can center it like that. Let's make the point size a little bit larger. there we go.